Good afternoon, gents. It's Active Aussie here, early Friday afternoon. Just a fairly brief video, and once again, a message, especially to young men, but to men of all ages, not to get married in 2025. On Wednesday night, I met up with a friend of mine at West End here in Brisbane. We just went and had some fish and chips, and just at the start of the conversation there was just a bit of like small talk, and my mate Simon just asked me, how are you going, how's the cancer situation going? And I said I went to the specialist recently and I was okay, and then just asked me about the dog, and he's got 2 dogs too, so I said, how are your dogs going? So just a bit of little general conversation like that. And then I said, oh, how's Lucy? Lucy is Simon's wife, and he says to me, oh, she's still obsessed with real estate agents, houses and apartments. And my mate Simon has quite a nice house in a riverside suburb, but it's quite old, but it's on a very nice block of land and has a big back deck, and he can grow fruit and vegetables and flowers in the backyard. So he's quite satisfied with the way things are going for him, but he said that his wife, Lucy, his wife, is not satisfied, and he said this is what's wrong in a marriage, when one person is content and satisfied and the other is not. And I just made a remark to him. I said, this is one reason why a lot of men nowadays are very reticent in regard to marriage and having a serious relationship, a serious girlfriend, and men have become quite wary in regard to this because of the complications that can occur. And I mean during the actual marriage itself, and obviously we have the divorce risk and the consequences that come with that, which I won't speak about too much today. But Simon was telling me that one weekend he went to look at an apartment with his wife, and he just wanted to see, observe her behaviour, to see her reactions. And they looked at a luxury 2-bedroom apartment in a nice complex, but it was 10 years old. He said it was very, very nice. 1.9 million, 125 square metres, had a very big lounge room, very big kitchen and quite a large balcony. But when his wife went out on the balcony, she said, oh, this is great, it has a large balcony, I can put all my pot plants out there. But he said, the balcony we have already is about 3 times bigger than this. And it was on the 8th floor, which Simon said he didn't really like to be up that high. But he said to me, if we had decided to buy this apartment, he'd have to go into debt a few $100,000. And he's quite a diligent, switched-on guy. He is a lawyer, but he also has an accounting degree. So he's worked pretty hard. I'd say that he's like a working class type of lawyer. And his wife, who is Asian, by the way, she is a GP. But just getting back to the house he has now, his wife just complains that, oh, the kitchen is too old, the bathroom is too old. But then he said to her, you don't like cooking, you never do much cooking anyway, because she works at an extended hours GP clinic, so she's not home that often, so she rarely cooks. But it's Simon who does most of the cooking because he's home more often. And he told me she complains that, oh, the bathroom is too old, but he said she only spends like 10 minutes a day in there, 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes at night, just have a shower twice a day. So he said their lifestyle, or his lifestyle, is fairly simple, but she wants something better, so to speak. And this comes back to the whole grass is greener type mindset and hypergamy once again. And my mate Simon, he is 49, I think now, and he got married 10 years ago. His wife was 37 or 38 when they married. So it doesn't matter if you're a young fella in your 20s or early 30s who marries, or you're an older man, you're still going to come across this problem of hypergamy with women just wanting more, not being satisfied. And Simon just told me that he is sick and tired of talking about houses, apartments, real estate agents, and it's just like a lot of clutter in his mind and in his life that he doesn't need. And he found out, I think it was in 2023, that his wife had been out looking at expensive houses in the Indooroopilly area, which is an upmarket suburb here in Brisbane, and some of them were like 2.3, 2.4 million, which is way out of his price bracket. But he found out she was looking at these houses because she put posts up on Facebook, but my friend Simon found out from a colleague of his who happened to see the posts on Facebook. So he was quite irritated and angry in regard to that. So this is the sort of problem that the problems that can arise in relationships, and there are probably many other types of examples that you can think of as well. For example, a woman saying, "Oh, the car we've got is too old, it's not good enough, let's upgrade, let's buy a new car." That's another thing, and a car is a depreciating asset, obviously, so buying a new car these days is really quite a crazy sort of thing to do, a waste of money. That's about all. I just felt like making this video because I had this conversation last Wednesday night. So it's just, to me, it's another reason why men should just not get married, because women now are never satisfied. They are making comparisons all the time. So couples will compare themselves, and like they'll think about, oh, who is better off. So keeping up with the Joneses, that old cliche, so to speak. Leave a few comments, gents, and let me know how you feel about this. I'm always interested to hear your feedback. That's about all for now. I'll try and make another video soon. I'll talk to you then.